little bit down to my level. There you go. Yes, it is it's a Berlin beer, German beer. It's a Bock. Hey! What you doing? Yeah, talking to you. You doing something that you're not supposed to? I'll be right back, guys. Hey, girls. Girls, come here. Did I not just say don't go over there? Yeah, pretend like you're itching your butt.
Yeah, that's
What is up, peoples? We got the beer. Wait, you want to go inside?
Go on, Emma. You want to go outside?
Shut it, come on. All right. I'm back. All right. We got the Rogue. Excuse me. And see, isn't it funny? I woke up and I did not have a headache today. And hence I was drinking last night. Huh. Everyone. What is up? I know I say that a lot. What is up, guys? What is up, guys? Yeah, that's the beer of the day. I think it's one of the lowest that I've actually given it for a score. I gave it a 7 out of 10. But yeah. I'm gonna have to refill this fridge. What's up, my man? How you doing? Doing pretty good. Remember the What's Up commercials? Oh yeah. That came from Scary movie. What's up? What's up? Actually, I think that was the first Scary Movie. Scary Movie 1. That was with Scream. Yeah. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, I've actually lost some subscribers. I don't know if it's just fluctuating, but yeah, it's like weird. But I bet those biceps have more beer than your stomach. Probably. Scream. Yeah. Hey, what you got down there? Better not be chewing on anything. Unless it's one of your toys. Oh, she's got a bottle cap. Acting like you're not doing anything. Clever girl. My dog is so smart. She put this bottle cap on the side of her face, on her fur, and just went like this. Started looking around, like, I'm not doing anything. Then I saw something that didn't match her fur, and I was like, ooh, she got a bottle cap. Yeah. She's a little clever girl when she doesn't want to get in trouble. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, this German beer, I actually gave it a 7 out of 10. It's a little too high in flavor for me, and that's good. Yeah, it's like a little too sweet. You know, what I like about Miller is that it has like that crisp but kind of sweet flavor at the same time. Like, it's not too sweet, it's not overly sweet. It's like the right amount of sweet. This is kind of like overly sweet. Like, it's like a little too much in flavor wise. If they would have put the actual ingredients on here, I would actually know, but the usual BS for their beers is water, barley, malt, hops extract, and I think that's it. But they also do the whole filtering of their beers, but I don't think they did that with this one. Yeah, because usually it would say it on here. But yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's not a terrible beer. That's not what I'm getting at here. It's good. It's just not my cup of brew. Now, you give me something a little bland, a little, you know, kind of bitter. Like, bitter beers are pretty good. Pilsners, I really like those. Lagers, those are very enjoyable. But yeah. Yo, what's up, man? How you doing? Having some morning beers. Yeah. Bro, you sure you don't work out? Man, you got big... No, like I said in a lot of my videos and a lot of my lives, my workout is at my work. I'm lifting heavy stuff all the time, and also lifting my beers. So I'm constantly using my arms and all that, you know. If I were to sit on my bed for about a whole week, just playing video games and all that, and just eating junk food, I would probably gain some weight. Like, probably. Or I'd just get really sick and just want to throw up. But other than that, dang, bro, I need to take some notes. But yeah, just, you see something heavy, and like, especially if you're at work and you see something heavy and you gotta lift it, do some bicep workouts, you know, some arm workouts. I actually told a joke to a customer because they were like, because I was waiting out there with like a little 1.5 ton jack, which it doesn't actually weigh 1.5 tons. That would crush my arms. But probably. I mean, I'm sure it would. But yes, I was out there, you know, holding it and all that, just like this, and the customer was like, "Oh, you just sitting there with a jack, standing there with a jack, huh?" And I was like, "Yeah, getting jacked up out here." He was like, "Oh, that was a good one." But yeah, I do computer work, man. So I've just been lifting barbells and stuff. Dog, you should get into barbells and stuff, man. Oh, I did for a lot of years. I used to go to the gym like every day when I was in my 20s. First thing I would do was I would do 5 pull-ups, 5 dips, 5 push-ups. Oh no, it was 10, 10, and 10. So I do 10 pull-ups, 10 dips, 10 push-ups, and it was the 3 versions of pull-ups. Load it up with beers there. Oh yeah, now I also got to refill this too. It's starting to get a little low, but yeah. But yeah, so there's a whole bunch of things that you could be doing for, you know, your biceps. What you really want to do is trick your muscles, and that's what Arnold Schwarzenegger says. Yeah, you got to trick your muscles, because your muscles can actually, they have memory, so they're gonna know what you're doing every single time. So, you know, if you've been doing the pull-ups and all that for like 2-3 days, you want to go the next day to the barbells and just grab the heaviest ones you can and just start lifting. It's gonna hurt, your arms are gonna shake, but at the end of the day, you chug your protein and all that, and get some good sleep and all that, and you know, yeah. But I did that for a lot of years and all that. Like, I used to be 112 pounds in high school, and now I'm like 148. So, yeah. I mean, you got to be careful with it. You know, if you can lift it, lift it. But don't go hurting yourself because you're trying to get huge. I mean, my shoulders are kind of messed up because I benched 300 pounds at 140 pounds. So, but yeah, just be careful what you're doing. You know, don't just go crazy at it. Just, you know, like you see a 40-pound dumbbell or 50-pound, grab one of those and, you know, go like this. And if you have to, find one of those chairs where it's like an incline and do your arms like this and just go like that. And you'll eventually start getting those muscles built. So yeah. And actually, oh, you're gonna love this. Hi, Charlotte. You just sleep? Oh. So my mom actually saw these at a garage sale, and she knew that I'd like them because I was exercising back in the day. So they're actual barbell mugs. They have actual weights at the bottom. 1.25 pounds barbell. But yeah, and you know, you just drink like that. But yeah. They do have handles, and they do come apart for easy clean. And it did come with exercise instructions too. It's just I lost those. I don't know where those went. Hey! No! I don't need you getting sick because you're smoking on the pants. Alright. Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can buy something like that right now. And honestly, better off just getting one of these big old mugs and filling them up and interchanging. It's a definite workout, you know. I'm gonna see if I can mess. But yeah, like I've had these for a long time now. I'm gonna have to like re-clean them and use them for a beer review or something, like a protein beer review or something. Like that'd be cool. Like, let's get jacked up. No, I took them away, Darlene. Yeah, I knew you were gonna go back to them, so I took them away. But you can see that one was used more than the other, or one was outside for too long. This one's a little bit more yellow. This one's a little bit more clear. So, but yeah. Yeah. There it is, ice on there. Holy crap. But yeah, exercise is all about how you see yourself, what you want to see. What are you doing? I just hate it when the dogs are right by the grill. Did you look up to Arnold? It wasn't just Arnold. It was Sylvester Stallone too, and I always forget his name, but he played Ivan Drago in Rocky. He was the German guy that Rocky fought. I looked up to him too because these guys were massively huge and just built. And Mark Wahlberg was another person that I looked up to because he was like somewhere by my height and all that, and he was just like kind of like big armed and all that, and just six pack. And that's basically what I had. I had, you know, good sized arms and then a six pack, which you can kind of see my six pack now, but it's kind of covered up by, you know, not, I guess you could call it like a thin fat layer, but yeah. You think Mark Wahlberg is still all natural? I'm pretty sure he is. Like, the man has his own gym in his house. Well, he has his like his own room off to the side of his house. But yeah, of just weightlifting stuff, and he wakes up at like I think 4 o'clock in the morning to start working out and all that. It's either 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning. But yeah. He has a car dealership? I didn't know that. That's crazy. Yeah. Hey, how you doing, Johnny? But yeah, I don't know. I mean, he did that one movie with Pain and Gain with the guy that plays Falcon, who doesn't like America. Um, he was doing roids in that movie. But uh, Mark Wahlberg was all natural, like, and he grew up just exercising and doing everything and all that. And he actually was a model for, I think it was Abercrombie or something like that. But yeah. I go by Beer Guy on here. My actual name is Steven. But yes, I go by Beer Guy on here. But yeah. And Arnold Schwarzenegger, he actually admitted on camera back in his weightlifting days before he became Mr. Universe. Before he became Mr. Universe, he was taking enhancers for his muscles and all that, but then he found out that they don't allow that, so he stopped taking them. He just stopped taking them and all that and started taking more high protein diets and all that. Like, he would eat like 4 or 5 eggs and all that. Like, he wouldn't eat them raw. He would just 4 or 5 eggs, protein, pure protein, biotin, and all that. And he would just go to the gym every day. Like, there was a gym that has his picture. He goes to the same gym and all that. But the man has his own protein thing out there. Although I don't know if he still has his own protein line. I know Mark Wahlberg did, but then they took it away. But yeah. But Sylvester Stallone, now that guy's all natural. That guy is like, and you know it's all natural. But yeah. Where'd she go? She's probably underneath the bar. Something. I don't know. Where'd Darlene go? Facts, man. Yep. Oh, yeah, she's right there. Yeah, I see her. Alright. Yeah. So nice to have a can crusher attached to your own bar. Yeah. Excuse me. Whew. No Stevie. No Stevie. Johnny, are you a dude? I'm guessing by the name you are a dude. And if you are, I do not roll the way you're thinking, bud. But yes, I am single. But it's a dude. Seems like all the dudes hit on me. All the dudes hit on me. I don't know why. Yeah, I know. Not again. Ugh. Why can't some women come up here and hit on me? Like, why is it all dudes? Like, it's weird. Not that, you know, being gay is weird, but it's just like, don't hit on me. Like, I have no problem with gay guys, you know? It's just don't start doing the whole fruity tooty voice and all that and hitting on me. Like, no, don't do it. I'm not homophobic. It's just I feel uncomfortable when guys start hitting on me. It's like weird. Did you hear anything that I just said? Or did it go out one ear out the other? Like, come on. It just said I don't like guys hitting on me. Like, why are you still doing it? Okay, honesty is the best policy, so go ahead. That's what I try to do, but when you're ADD, some things catch your eye and then you gotta say something. I try my best to ignore a lot of things, but you know. That darn attention deficit disorder. Ooh, a lizard. These lizards need to start eating the bugs around here. Alright, you're gone. Bye-bye. I have rules, and if people can't abide by those rules, then you go bye-bye. Yeah, I know, right? Finally. Like, Jesus. It's like, if only women could come up here and hit on me, like, I mean, that would actually make sense. But for some reason, it's like, guys always want to hit on me, and it's like weird. It's like, ugh, gross. And of course, that's probably going to make me on here sound homophobic, even though guys look at women and go, ooh, gross. Yeah, so. What's up, Isabella? How you doing? That's good. Yeah, this is the beer of the day. It is a German beer. It's a Bock beer. Yeah. Yeah. I seem to have knowledge that I pull sometimes out of my ass, but yeah. Pardon my French on here. Yeah. Cocaine, yeah. When do you turn 18? Because this is 18 or older. I mean, 16's pushing it, but 17, I mean, I could probably deal with, but, 2 months? Okay, that's close enough. Close enough. All right. Yeah, I said that's close enough. You're good. You're good. As long as you're not like 16 or 15, 14 or something like that. I mean, 16 is pushing it. But at 17, you're going to be 18 in 2 months. All right. It's fine. But yeah, cool can, although I'm not a fan of the Bock beers. The Bocks. I don't know, it's just something about the flavoring in them. Like, it's like too thick of a flavor. Whew. Yeah. Yeah, vaping's not good for your lungs. That's why I stopped doing it. I mean, granted, I don't do anything better. I mean, I do, pouches. They're really good when they're cold, though. Ooh, they're good when they're cold. Close. There we go. I'm gonna have to get some beer later to fill this up, but I have some 16 ounces in here and a IPA, so. Yep. Ooh. That was almost a travesty. Yeah, I used to vape too. I smoke cigars, I've smoked cigarettes, I've done a lot of stuff, but I don't smoke anymore. I mean, nicotine is probably something that a lot of people aren't really going to get rid of. The feeling of wanting it is always going to be in your head. So, your beer's lame, bruh. Oh yeah, what kind of beer you drink? Oh no, Bud Light is lame. Are you kidding me? Like, the instant people pick it up, they're already wearing a thong. Like, come on. Hey, Jesus, man. I drink men's drinks. Bud Light. Acting like a Bud Light is a man's drink. You must be in a woke area. You never heard of Miller Lite. Because that's all Bud Light is woke now. Bud Light tastes good, but I don't know this hard to choose. I mean, before they became woke, I was drinking them. I was drinking Bud Lights. Mainly because it was a cheap party drink. The cheapest party beer you could ever get. Everybody was drinking it. Everybody was drinking Budweiser. Yeah. I used to drink Michelob Ultra, but it's really watered down. Yeah, and that's with a lot of beers nowadays. Although Miller Lite has kind of stayed true to their flavoring. Like, it tastes the same every single time. But Bud Light, ever since they went woke, like, it's not even like a boycott anymore. Like, I'm not going to give my money to someone who tried doing that and made their name so horrible that they couldn't do it anymore. So, cheapest beer used to be Busch Light, and it came in a 30-pack. Well, actually, it's still today it's the cheapest beer, but Bud Light is trying to sell their beer for like $20 a 30-pack and all that, and it's just like, yeah. Natty Lights are pretty good, yeah. I mean, it's definitely a cheap beer taste, but you're gonna get buzzed off of it. Yeah, used to be for real men. Now it's fake men, fake women. Don't you watch the news? Don't you watch anything social media? Dylan Mulvaney's face was on one of their cans, which was probably the worst thing Bud Light ever did. Well, and Anheuser-Busch in general. No, I don't want to be a fake man. I used to buy 40-ounce bottles of Old German and Colt 45 malt liquor. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I still have yet to find a Colt 45. I gotta look for a Colt 45. I want to do a beer review on that. I want to find all of the malt liquors and then just do like a whole review on them. I think that'd be kind of cool. But yeah. But that's the funniest thing I've ever heard in one of my chats, though. Be a man and drink Bud Light. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've tried the Mickey's. You remember that. The Mickey's malt liquor. It literally just tastes like beer. Like, it didn't even taste like a malt liquor. Like, there was no malt liquor taste in it at all. It was just straight beer. Like, stupid drunk. Like, stupid drunk what? Bud Light is the best. Since when? It's Budweiser that everybody goes for. Yeah, Mickey's, it was actually not bad. It was actually pretty decent. I mean, granted, it actually lasts a lot longer when you get the bottle and you can actually close the cap. Like, you take a few sips out of it. Like, you take a big old gulp, put the cap back on, and shake it up a little bit. Then let it sit. It'll recarbonate itself because of the CO2. And if you get the cap on it just right, the CO2 will start building up in there, and it'll stay carbonated. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah. But these beers, holy crap. Firestone beers. So I did a flight of beers on this, and they were sitting out here since the night I did that beer review, and then all day the next day. Then I went to dump them out, and I was like, wait, there's still some foam coming out of here. So I took a sip out of it. They were fully carbonated still, while they were open for almost 2 nights, 2 days. And I was like, you know what? Heck, I want to just drink these. So that's what I did. I drank them. Yeah. Yeah, cool. Just let me know when you become a real man. Oh, I have become a real man. I've tried over 300 different beers and you've only drinking Bud Light? Sorry, dude. I built my own bar. I have my beer plaques, man. Like, come on. Beer doesn't have a lot of vitamins, so you have to drink a lot of it. Real man saying a real man has to drink Bud Light. That's cute. That's actually adorable. That's like the starting of a man. That's cute. That's just so adorable. The only real men drink Bud Light. Get Bud Light. How about I send you a 30-pack? I'm so right now, so you become a man. Bro, I'm 31 years old. I'm a man. I actually became a man when I was like 15 years old, freshman year. So, actually, I was 14 years old. That's when I had my first shot of Absolute, and with no chaser. Set my game up? How? No, I'm not gonna step it up with freaking Bud Light. Like, are you kidding me? Free 30 packs, sweet. Free beer is always good beer. This guy. Yeah, but I wouldn't take Bud Light even if it was free. I'd give it to a homeless guy. I'm pretty sure even the homeless guy would probably be like, yeah, no, I'll dump him out and get some money for the can so I can get real beer. Yeah. Claiming that Bud Light is a real man's beer. Okay. So boring to see you not drink Bud Light, bro. I'm not even joking. Why you drinking that lame gay beer? No, Bud Light is gay beer. It is. So, I don't know if you've seen any of my videos, but all of Miller Lite and all of Coors Light and half of PBR was all gone from the stores, while Budweiser and Bud Light were still stocked in full. Nobody wants that stuff. Nobody cares about Bud Light or Budweiser anymore. It's Miller Lite, Coors Light, PBR, Rolling Rock, all of that stuff. Everybody's drinking every other beer except for Bud Light and Budweiser. Nobody cares about the era of Bud Light anymore. And when you have a false woman on a can of Bud Light and you're saying that Miller Lite is a gay beer, come on, bro. Yeah, no, people, it's not lame. People know what they like. You know, when Bud Light does something stupid like they did, you know, of course people are going to be like, no, I don't want that. They hurt themselves by doing that. And that's why they fired the lady that put that Dylan Mulvaney's face on the Bud Light can. They fired her because Bud Light didn't want to go woke. They just wanted to get their profits up, which their profits went way down when they did that. So, I mean, you can say Miller Lite or any other beer is gay and, you know, just drink your Bud Light. I mean, if you want to drink that beer, go ahead. But don't force that crap on me. I mean, I already had to kick a unstraight dude out of here because he was hitting on me, so, you know. OG, man. Okay. How old are you, OG? If you got the name OG in there. How old are you? Come on. Be a man and tell your age. I'm 28 and drink manly. Oh, you're 28. You're still learning. You're still learning. I am 31 years old, dude. You're only 28, and you're still learning, bro. It's okay. It's a learning process. You will figure out what beer is actually a good beer. I mean, I started drinking at age 14. Started tasting beers when I was 20. And you know what? I have all the bottles to prove it. And I got to give it to Germany. They make way good beer. Except this one I actually gave it a 7 out of 10. But yeah. Other than that, Bud Light is not the best beer ever. Oh, yeah. I doubt that. But yeah. What's up, man? How you doing? And I cannot wait to do a video on this. I think you're fake, bro. I mean, you're talking all about Bud Light. Hey, how you doing? And I actually make my own beer. Well, it's a good beer. I mean, I've tried so many of them. I know that Bud Light isn't one of them. But yeah. Excuse me. Corona? Is Corona a beer? Yes, Corona is a beer. How old are you, man? If you're asking that question. How about you come back here when you actually become a man? Or just don't come back, LOL. Yeah, when you come back here and you're actually wanting to be a man and drinking real men's beer and stuff like that, then we'll actually talk. If you're spewing that whole Bud Light crap, no. Guinness and Heineken. Yeah, Guinness and Heineken are beers. They're good. But medium, how old are you? Just out of curiosity. Okay. Anybody can say that. I just need an age. Lame, brother? No. What's lame is you trying to push a beer that nobody really cares about. Ah, my screen just went dark. Oh, that's funny. I just need an age. That's it. You try it first. Well, that's cool. I've never seen Tiger Woods play. I've seen Van Halen when I was 21. Nickelback. Not Fall Out Boy. Green Day. Yeah. Other than that, I just need an age. An age. I actually am OG. It's the real one who don't self-proclaim. Ah, okay. Well, I mean, that doesn't really give an age. I mean, Tiger Woods, I mean, you're 20 plus. All right, so you're in your 20s. All right. You don't have to be afraid to say your age, man. Like, seriously, I'm 31 years old. Like, I'm not afraid. The age is going to happen. I don't know why everybody's so afraid of age. Like, it's going to happen. Yeah, I mean, we all age. Everybody's so afraid of aging. It's like, it's inevitable. It's going to happen. Like, I get it. You don't want to feel old, but, you know. Wolf, are you going to take that from him? Did you wash up to... What? That's a weird question. Aging does suck, but you know what? It's inevitable. That's a weird question. Why are you asking that? I want to be young forever. We all do, but you know what? We soldier on. There you go. Now that's a real man, not arguing with children. Yeah, you're still a baby. You're still a kid. Once you hit your 30s or 40s, then you can come talk. But other than that, do you take with your beer? Gosh damn, there's like a fly that's just like... You take greens with your beer? What do you mean greens? Ah, there's a freaking fly that just won't stop. I think I hit it. Hopefully it just dies soon, but yeah. Alright, stop asking that same question, dude. Like, did you... I'm gonna take you out of here if you ask it again. Alright, if that's the questions... Okay, yeah, see, no. Hi, Duzer. Just getting annoying. Hey, how you doing, man? Oh my gosh. Woo. She's still over there? Oh yeah, she's just sleeping. Beer gives you a stomach ache? Ah. Don't ask him if he's a man. He'll say no, because he doesn't drink Bud Light. That's... See, that's adorable that you think that Bud Light is a man's drink, bro. See, I wouldn't mind drinking Budweiser because they didn't mess up. Like, I mean, Bud Light is still a part of Anheuser-Busch, which is Budweiser, but, you know, they didn't do anything with Budweiser, but still, Budweiser is part of Anheuser-Busch. So, I kind of stay away from all of them. I mean, if it's Busch if it's Busch, I'll go for them. You know, even though it's still Anheuser-Busch, but, you know, it's like the cheaper version, and of course, you know, yeah. But I don't really go for Anheuser-Busch. Anything Anheuser-Busch, I mean, they messed up in such a huge way. So, no. Bud Light is not a man's drink. It is a man who doesn't know what a woman is drink. That is what Anheuser-Busch is. They are a company that does not know what a woman is. There we go. And if you that's pretty much. Flying Fish is good. Busch Light? Flying Fish? Wait, what do you mean by Flying Fish? Is that a beer? Chat is off the hook today. I know, right? It's a beer. Flying Fish. It doesn't sound familiar to me. I'm gonna have to look that up here. Oh, dang it. There we go. I take a picture. Flying Fish. Come on. There we go. On Friday, actually, I think I work on Friday, so when I get off of work and I get a ride to Total Wine & More, I'll get some beers for the beer review. Yeah. No Bud Light, though. We ain't drinking no Bud Light. I offload a truck for a living. I lift heavy things and roll them down a conveyor belt, and then I go into the warehouse, lift more heavy things. I lift generators, engine cranes, shop cranes, lifts, and all that. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I do. Yeah. What are your thoughts on the classic Coors? Oh, I love Coors. I got Coors Banquet in my mini fridge in my room. So I have a mini fridge in the garage, one in my room, and then this little guy right here that I had to actually refill. But, you know, I like it. It's good. I like Coors. Coors, it has a good flavor to it. Bud Light, not really. I mean, Bud Light is okay. I mean, it just doesn't taste good anymore. Like, for some reason, Bud Light just doesn't taste good anymore. Like, I don't know if they changed something in it or whatever, but it's just like, it just leaves a bad taste in the mouth. So, yeah. I actually have to piss, so I'll be right back. Hi, puppy. Hi, you. Yes, you good dog. Oh yeah, and good news. So after this week, I will be able to bottle all of the beer that I've made, and let them condition for about 2 weeks, maybe even a little bit longer. But yeah. It's a beer. What type of job do you do? Is it good for your back? I mean, after you drink a few of them, you don't feel your back, but yeah. Ah, there you go. Oh, I know. I like Coors too. But yeah. I do make my own beer. I got a full over 5 gallon bucket that has beer in there right now, and it's just fermenting. It just needs this whole rest of this week, and I'll be able to. What's the brand name? There's no brand name. It's my beer. Like, I got all the ingredients for it, so I haven't named it yet because I haven't tasted it yet. So, but it is a reddish beer, so hopefully it tastes good. I used fresh hops with it and all that, so hopefully it comes out really good. It was fermenting pretty good, really bubbly. Yeah, so you got a brewery. I don't have a brewery. Actually, no, I have, there's basically a bucket, and it goes in my guest room, and I fill it up with the wort and all that, and I let it cool down, put the yeast in and all that, and then just, yeah. You look familiar, West Coast. I've worked a lot of warehouses jobs, forklift, scissors. Who's West Coast? I might have some of those little tacos again. Darlene! Asking if you're on the West Coast. Oh, I'm Arizona. I mean, I don't think that's West Coast. But yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to keep an eye on my dogs and all that while I'm doing this. Get over here. Come on. Hey! Hey! Yeah, get over here. Yeah, you don't ignore me. No, I think it... What is Arizona? It's not coast. I know that. So we ain't got no ocean. We're west, aren't we? I don't know. I'm not trying to think today, alright? Today. I believe that's Midwest. Okay. Midwest. Alright. That's actually correct. Yes, it is. Yeah, no, I'm Midwest. I'm Arizona. And possibly the hottest heat. Unless you live in Death Valley, which is actually inhabitable. unless you go to the hot springs just to go there. Apparently, in Death Valley, the hottest place in the world, according to history. There is some. I just said it. How the heck did I forget it? Oh, you're European. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah. Hot springs that are just enough for the human body to handle. And it's a nudist thing. Like a whole bunch of people go there nude and all that. But yeah, I've never actually been there. I mean, if it was all women, okay, let's go. But I don't really want to go to a nudist place where, you know, you're seeing everybody's dingling. Like, that's just, I don't want to see it. I don't want to know it. I don't care. Yeah. Is that Nevada, Wisconsin? I'm an American. Okay. Where are you really from? Would I go with my GF? Well, first of all, I don't have a girlfriend yet. I would probably not have her have to see other guys' dinglings. So no, I would not do that. The only thing she needs to see is me. I mean, it would be a good trust exercise, but why do I have to do a trust exercise? She's given me no reason to not trust her. But yeah. Okay, all right. Well, usually when people say I'm American, you know, they're just because like I had like a thing with someone saying, "Well, I was born in Germany, but I live in America, so I'm an American." Well, I mean, you're born in Germany, you're technically German, but if you, depending on how long you've lived in America, you become an American. But you know, I'm not gonna say they're German American, but you know, 'cause I think that's just so stupid. Not New York City, just the state I'm from, near Canada. Oh. Okay, so you're Canadian. Nah, I'm born and raised here in the mountains of NY. New York? New York? Is that what it is? New York? Well, I mean, there's like a New York and then like a New York, New Jersey or something like that. So I said New York and you said not New York City, but I mean New York is still New York. So I mean, you don't have to be in the city. I mean, it's like Illinois. I mean, you know, you go to Chicago, you know, you're still in a part of Illinois. We can't understand them. Well, that's what I said. It doesn't have to be New York City. It can be any part of New York. Like Chicago, Illinois in general is huge. Like I was born in Waukegan, Illinois. But then I went to Chicago to actually live for about 3 or 4 days, and you know, went to Missouri. Yeah, just because you're not born in New York City or whatever, you're not from New York City, doesn't mean that you're not from New York. Like, that's what I said, New York. I didn't say New York City, I said New York. I learned later in time that it wasn't. Although New York City is, I mean, it's cool during the day. I mean, depending on which road you go on. But I wouldn't want to be there at night. Heck no. I've seen Jason Takes Manhattan. No, I don't wanna go there. I'm good. I mean, if I was Jason taking the Manhattan, then heck yeah, although at the end he dies, but you know. That actually seems like a good movie to watch tonight. Jason Takes Manhattan. Manhattan, New York. If you're old enough, you remember those commercials. New York City, get a rope. Sorry, my vision sucks. I have to bring that closer. Get a rope. Ugh. I don't think I want to live in New York now. I don't want to get a rope. Excuse me. Although I've never wanted to live in New York. It's too big. If anything, I want to be closer to where Miller's made. Maybe I could get a job at the actual brewery and become a Cicerone. Yeah. I mean, I remember a lot of commercials. I mean, I love it when TikTok does like the old commercials, or even YouTube does like the old commercials, and it's just like, wow, I feel so old now. Yeah. Excuse me. It's too big. Ayo, pause. Ayo. Hey, there's only one person I really know that says Ayo. What part of New York do you live in? Oregon? Spendy, yeah. Yeah, I'm so excited to know what this beer is going to taste like. The gravities, when I first read them, I did it before I put the yeast in it. They were pretty high. They were pretty high gravities of sugar levels. So hopefully it'll be a good kind of high, but not too high. Like, I want it to kind of taste like a light beer where it's kind of enjoyable. But if it is a stronger beer, we'll find out. But I'll probably put some cane sugar in it instead of priming sugar, because I feel like the priming sugar just gives it way too much. I'll probably do just like a little bit of both, And, you know, although it has a lot of sugar in it, as it is, so I might be able to just bottle it up, and then, yeah. What's on the dinner menu this evening? Granted, it's only 12. I was actually thinking about making some, so when I looked in the fridge today, I found some tortillas that were hidden in the fridge. They're all the way in the back. They're still good. So, I might make some steak tacos. Yes, steak tacos. Nice, fine, I know, right? I have the cheese. I still have some from the last fajitas that I made. I'm pretty sure they're still good. If they aren't good, obviously I can't use them. But the only thing I would really like in it is some rice. I love rice. But yeah. But we'll see. And I do have a Dos Equis keg in the cooler right now. Cooling off. I threw some ice in there and I turned the cooler on. So hopefully that keg is nice and cold. Because I'm going to finish that keg. And hopefully this keg over here is still good. Are you? Yeah, you're still good. Still foamy. The keg looks nasty, but hey, if the beer in it is still good. Yep. Yeah, it's still good. Alright. Yep. Man, I'm already been on here for 72, almost 2 hours. There's 60 minutes. An hour, isn't there? So 60 minutes. Oh, so no, it hasn't been a full 2 hours then. Yeah. Because 6 plus 6 equals 12. How does that add up with? Yeah, no, that I'm using wrong math for time. It was 72 hours, so 60 minutes. So another 60 minutes, that's 2 hours. So yeah. It's almost. When is the next fire pit? Actually, my mom wants to do one tonight, so I might actually do one tonight. So yeah, I told her she just has to get the wood and all that, and I'm gonna tell her to go to Fry's Marketplace because it's like $6.25 a bag. So if she can get like 2 or 3 bags, that'd be awesome. That'd be set. Even during the summer, I like doing fire pits. It's not because it's cold. It's just because it's just fun. It just makes the videos funner. Funner is not a word. More fun. It makes it more fun for the videos and all that, you know? It's like when somebody sees a fire going on, ooh, a fire, you know? But I do have some stuff in there right now. I do need to burn the stuff on top and then scoop everything up, throw it in the trash. But yeah, so that needs to happen probably today. So I'll set everything on top on fire, empty the fire pit, put new firewood in, and let it burn. But yeah. I like to get underneath the fire pit really, really, really wet, and then do the fire pit so that way if things do fall off, it doesn't catch everything on fire. It just goes out. But yeah. Yeah, I might do steak fajitas tonight. I mean, why not, right? You got the steak to do it. You just gotta cut them in thin slices and then chop them down, and then cook them in some good stuff. Yeah, I might actually have my mom pick up some fajita stuff like salsa, like pico salsa and all that. So yeah. Oh, I know. And my mom loves my cooking, so after this I might actually message her and however, pick some stuff up on the way home. So yeah. But I might save this for TikTok and all that. I will take another sip for you guys, but I am gonna get off here. Oh, God, it's still sweet. Yeah, God, it's sweet. Whew. And it's thick too. It's not like thick, but it's like sweet thick at the same time. It's like weird. Yeah. Still better than Bud Light though. Yeah. I'll talk to you guys in the next live. I'll probably do a live tonight. I already did do the beer review, so yeah, so I might just do a review while I'm cooking or doing the fire pit tonight. So peace out, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for talking to me.